fucking David Boyle, and I'm quitting alcohol. So I won't be doing my weekly serial today. The Process, which is already a 4-parter. I'll continue that again next week. I haven't had a spare second to even ponder The Process in the last however many fucking days. Today was alright. Today was fucking chill, but I still didn't want to think about anything. I just wanted to scroll on my phone today. I just wanted to do some mind-numbing fucking shit. And I ended up becoming a fan of an orthodontist. I've got nothing wrong with my teeth. Besides them all being completely fucked, I've got nothing wrong with my teeth. They're all straight-ish. They're pretty straight. But I ended up watching Brett Weinstein on Rogan, and Weinstein brought up some fucking orthodontist who I'd never heard of before in my entire life, Michael Mew. And I ended up going down a Mew rabbit hole, which led me to Michael Mew's orthodontist father, who's some fucking 80-year-old. And I listened to this 80-year-old cunt talk about some contraption he invented to widen the fucking jaw to give the teeth more room. That was a 20-minute video. I listened to this cunt talk about the mouth for 20 minutes. He was using technical terms, which I've already forgotten. While I was watching him as well, and he was using the technical terms for like the left and right side of your mouth and that thing in the middle, which I don't even know what the non-technical term for the thing in the middle is. So apparently the top of your mouth is split into like two different sections, the left and the right, and it's joined in the middle. I think it's called sutured or some shit. I don't know, but I was watching the videos today going, I'm basically an orthodontist now. And I wasn't thinking that ironically either. These guys are renegades. This 80-year-old dude and his son, fucking Mew, Michael Mew, these guys are renegades. These guys are so far ahead of the fucking orthodontal game that Michael Mew got his license revoked. That's how fucking good this cunt is. You know you've got a good orthodontist when they get their license revoked. That's how you know people are good. Unless they're killing people, which this guy hasn't been doing. Unless they've been putting their patients under and then having their way with them, you know you've got a good doctor or orthodontist or dentist or chiropractor. They're not doctors, but anything. Anyone who has had their license revoked is okay in my book. But this guy got his license revoked. This is how fucking down the rabbit hole I got. But this guy got his license revoked because he says people's teeth aren't fucked because of genetics. It's not a genetic mutation that all these retarded kids are coming out with fucked teeth these days. It's because they're eating soft food when they're young and they're getting given dummies and that. That's just a brief overview. Where the fucking mainstream narrative the orthodontists have is it's genetic. It's some sort of genetic mutation. It's a fucking big orthodontal conspiracy. That's what it fucking is. But don't worry, because Michael Mew's onto it and he's already designed a way you can fucking improve your teeth with no intervention. It's called Mewing. Michael Mew, the orthodontist, has developed a technique he calls Mewing. And basically all you have to do is press your tongue on the roof of your mouth as hard as you can for like 2 minutes and then back it off by 50% after 2 minutes and then back it off by another 50% after another 2 minutes and then just rest your tongue on the roof of your mouth forever. That's it. And apparently not only will it fix your fucking teeth, it will restructure your whole fucking face. It's like getting a facelift, a natural facelift, because the muscles in your neck and your jawline and your cheek, they're all engaged now. Now, I'm not 100% sure on its efficacy because the only real proof I saw of it working was they showed a before and after picture of a couple of people. The before person was ugly as fuck. And the after person looked like they were like 15 years younger, had been photoshopped, and had gone from like a 4 out of 10 to a 10 out of 10. That was pretty convincing to me. So now if I'm in a conversation with you and I'm not talking and I seem mysterious, one of those silent, mysterious types, It's not because of that. It's because I'm doing fucking tongue exercises. I'm trying to fucking crank that jawline out there. During my orthodontal rabbit hole today, I was like, I wish my teeth were fucked so I could really put this into practice to see if it works. I wish my strong jawline wasn't so strong and my high cheekbones were a little droopy so I could really fucking see the full benefits of mewing. This is one of those things, though, that you can't even explain to other people. When my wife woke up from a nap today and I had just watched like 2.5 hours of mewing, I was like, hey, I think you can restructure your face just by the positioning of your tongue. And she's like, what? And I'm like, I've been watching this orthodontist for the last 2.5 hours, and I think it's all bullshit, like these braces and all that. She's like, what? You're an orthodontist now? I'm like, yeah, I just did a 2.5 hour fucking degree. I'm at the fucking forefront of orthodontry now. Or is it orthodontism? I am at the forefront of whatever the fuck it is. Because these are the guys. These are the renegades leading the fucking charge. And I'm with them. I didn't need to go through all the fucking mainstream orthodontry bullshit they've been shoving down people's throat for the last fucking 80 years. I've just gone straight to the guys that are leading the charge. I'm with them. That's all I need to know. I tell you what I'm like. I'm like the artist that goes directly to abstract painting without learning how to fucking paint at all. I skip all the bullshit. The shit where you have to fucking draw a nose or some fucking crap. Who needs that? We don't need another cunt that can fucking draw a nose. We need someone who can make human consciousness out of bottle caps. That's what we need. We need someone who can put a fucking can of paint on a string, poke a hole in the bottom of the can, and then swing it for 5 minutes onto a blank canvas and see what fucking happens. That's what I call art. Anyway, if your teeth are fucked and you can't afford to go to the dentist, or your face is fucked and you've got a shit jawline and you need to fix it up and you can't afford a facelift or a jaw implant, mewing. M-E-W-I-N-G. Mewing is the new fucking thing. So that's what I did today. That's what you're getting instead of the process this week. But the process will be back next week. I just hadn't had the fucking mental space to even think about anything this week except orthodontry. One day I'll be able to pronounce that right. Anyway, that's it for tonight. Enjoy the rest of your weekend and I'll see you the fuck later.